FUBAR Season 1 ends in a way that is true to its title and leaves room for a possible second season. Although he had roles in a few TV episodes early in his career, such as The Streets of San Francisco, Arnold Schwarzenegger is making his directorial debut with Netflix's FUBAR. In essence, it's a loose remake of True Lies, with Arnie playing retiring CIA operative Luke Brunner, who learns that his daughter Emma also works for the organization in FUBAR. Luke is subsequently forced to put his retirement on hold as he coaches Emma on the personal and professional costs of being a good spy. The death of Boro. The cliffhanger left by the previous episode is immediately continued in FUBAR's finale. Emma and Boro are imprisoned within the nuclear reactor complex due to an explosion, and they must cooperate to get out. Even though Luke is told there are just around 10 minutes left until a fire triggers Boro's suitcase nuclear, he won't give up seeking for his daughter in the melee. With only a little pocket knife, the slightly inebriated Rue must do emergency field surgery on an injured Alden, which heightens the strain. During their ceasefire, Emma and Boro had a brief discussion on the effects, both good and bad, that Luke has had on their lives. While Luke locates Emma and Boro with just moments to spare, FUBAR's resident comic relief Rue executes the treatment and rescues Alden despite her nervousness. In response to Luke's assurance that they will bring Boro in alive, Boro assists Emma in pushing herself up to him. Luke, however, leaves Boro to die when he notices a wound on Emma's face, since he knows that if Boro lives, he will just want to exact revenge. While Luke and Emma flee, the suitcase nuclear explodes, devastating the facility while Boro cries out for his life. Tally's marriage. With FUBAR's main villain dead, Luke apologizes to Emma for constantly trying to interfere in her life, and for telling her now ex-fiancé Carter that he saw Emma and Alden kiss. Luke is also remorseful about how Boro's fate. Decades earlier, Luke killed Boro's terrorist father in a CIA operation. In the aftermath, he paid for Boro's education and tried to set him on a good path, but despite his guilt, Emma assures him Boro forged his own destiny. At a mission debrief, Luke makes his retirement official, telling Emma and his boss that Emma is ready to go into the field without him. Soon later, Luke gets the heartbreaking news that his ex-wife Tally is marrying new beau Donnie. Luke has been pursuing Tally for 15 years, but she is unaware of either Emma or his covert CIA activities. They even had a brief relationship, but when Luke ended it out of concern that he would harm her once more, she made the hasty decision to propose to Donnie. Luke admits to having been a spy throughout their entire marriage, but that part of his life is now over. He even shows her his Distinguished Service Medal to prove he's being truthful. Before she can decide, an explosion goes off and FUBAR's finale shootout begins. Boro's men storm the church and start shooting it up, while the assembled family is perplexed about Emma and Luke suddenly pulling out pistols and firing back. They manage to kill all the goons, only for Boro to emerge from the back, holding Tally hostage. Tina. FUBAR Season 1 had planted hints that Russia had a mole within the CIA. And that's it, and that's all confirms it's none other than Aparna Brielle's Tina. Introduced as a techie on loan from the NSA, Tina quickly became an important part of the CIA team and even started a romance with resident nerd Barry. The finale reveals this in the form of a phone call from Tina's Russian handler, though the rest of the team remains unaware of her true motives. Overview. The conclusion of FUBAR provides enough of fodder for a hypothetical second season. Luke and his family are now in risk from every violent criminal or terrorist organization he has ever encountered, even if Boro may be dead. The connections between Luke and Emma will change in FUBAR Season 2 now that their loved ones are aware of the truth. They must face the many lies they have been fed over the years, as well as the reality that the lives they once led are now essentially over. Given that Carter now knows the whole truth, Emma and Carter may be able to get along again in FUBAR Season 2. Of course, there's also the Alden love triangle to consider. Additionally, Tina is a mole for the team, and while she has so far been on their side, anything could change if her handlers demand it. So there you have it all. What can you say about FUBAR? Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe for more. I will see you next.